Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with My Hero Academia Season 6 episode number 10 reaction. Alright, the previous episode, two major things happened. The first thing was Mr. Aizawa, him getting shot in his leg, and we thought that he's going to lose his quirk. However, we realized why he kept his like the thing with him. The what's it called? The knife or the cleaver, whatever that is, and he immediately severed his leg, cut it off completely so that the deleter on doesn't go in, and yeah, it doesn't affect his work. So obviously, after losing that much amount of blood, and not only that, after that Shigaraki comes in and almost scratches off his eyes. After all of that, obviously he's not able to keep him conscious, so he goes unconscious. However, the good thing is that his quirk is not gone, because his quirk is one of the most unique quirks, and if he lost his quirk, that would be really like a huge loss. So Aizawa is injured but fine, and yeah, his quirk is also there. So I guess overall positive result of that. Hopefully he recovers little by little. I don't know, after the end of this whole mess that we're having now. And then Deku fights Shigaraki, and the second most important thing in that episode happens is that we get a little bit of Bakugo's perspective on everything and how he sees that Deku is still just not thinking about himself and just going in for his friends and everyone, and just going in and trying to stop Shigaraki and all that, not thinking about himself. And Bakugo sees that and realizes, and we get a little bit of a flashback of Deku trying to get to know his quirk. Oh, another thing happens. We get to see him using float here, which is Nana's quirk, and using float and using the black whip, he can kind of counter Shigaraki here, because he cannot touch the ground, he cannot use decay, and he's like at a distance. So that's a good thing, but he's still struggling. And in the end, with Bakugo's plan, and with the cooperation of Bakugo, Todoroki, and Endeavor, we're almost able to get him. But All for One takes over control, and he uses his attack towards Deku. Bakugo shields him, and this is where we get to see, like, this is the first time we get to see that Bakugo actually him think that, oh, like, I didn't even think about it, my body started moving, just like the first episode of My Hero Academia. What Deku thought, what All Might said, that this is the one and the only most important thing that matters for a hero, that is, your body should start moving on its own when you see other people in danger. That's the true essence of a hero. That happened here, and Bakugo became a true hero, started walking his path of a hero. Hopefully he is fine. I don't know how this is going to go. Like, he's been pretty injured, but let's see. All right, let's begin. This is episode number 10. So yeah, I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here. Sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. All right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh boy. Yeah, like, this helped out, but it kind of acted, you know, as like a trigger for All for One to take over. Oh boy. Oh god. Huh. Oh boy, I feel like I didn't even think about it. Deku's going to lose it now. Like, Bakugo seeing Bakugo get hurt. Like, he acted like that when he saw Aizawa, getting hurt. So it'll be way more now that Bakugo actually got that amount of injured. Oh boy. Okay. Ah. Oh my god. Ah. Oh, oh god. Oh, thank god. I was like, what? Wow, Sugar is actually trying to resist. Oh boy. Like I said, Degu's going to lose it now. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, great. All right. Okay. Oh my god. What the? Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, oh, no. Oh, I realized a little bit late. He touched him. Oh, no. Ah, stop. What? What's happening here? Oh, he's back in the inside of his mind. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Why is he here? Is it because he touched him? No, what? Yeah, he's trying to stop the whole. Oh, God. Oh, wait, it's Nana. You can't move in this world yet. Oh, wow. The ones within us. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Gigantomachia. He's also. Oh, God. Uh, one trouble after the other. Oh, two, two masters. Oh, he must be very happy now. Two masters. What the hell is that? A skateboard? Hmm. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, no. Yeah, you can't fly. But if you get involved in trouble, then. But you can fly. I don't know how he's going to. Mm. Oh boy. Okay, so. Yeah, she said that the all of us here was going to take care of it. Well, right, okay, wait. Does Deku know transfer? What? Because oh yeah, that's true. What's it called? The yeah, like a heart transplant and everything. Oh my god, shut up. Because okay, walk factors also have consciousness living inside it. Okay, I can see that. I can see that happening. Hmm. Oh yeah, this is the first time she's kind of. Hmm. Okay. When the quirks are passed on, talking quirk. Yeah, that is true. That's what's going on here. So basically, he's saying like, yeah, we're kind of the same. Okay, here we go. Whoa, what the? Oh yeah, that's true. Oh boy. What? Oh yeah. Oh, that's the first wielder. I forgot his name. Okay. Oh god. Shut up. You're such a. He's trying to rile him up. This little. All right, great. Yeah. All right, here we go. So, oh damn. Oh, what the hell? So everything happened inside their mind, or inside the. Oh damn. What's. Okay, so. Yeah, yeah, okay. But we need to stop him. Okay. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh yeah, get on to it, yeah. 100 kilometer per hour. My god. Yeah. Oh, he's going. Okay. Oh no. Well, at least people are evacuated. Hmm. Great. What? Well, at this point, I don't think. Hmm. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why. Like, oh, 5 kilometers. That's a walrus. Mm. That's convenient. Wow. What? Long hair. Oh, these. Oh god. Yeah, like she said, she wanted to go and talk with them. Well, yeah, let her do what she wants. Hmm. Okay. Well, like she said, she needs. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh. Oh my God. Oh, I'm guessing Toga's going to come. Oh no, she's the one who. Oh. Well, Ochako's here, so. Hmm. Whoa! Yo! Yo, calm down. You're gonna get. Oh, okay. I should have seen this coming. I should have seen this coming. What the hell? What? Some horror. This is a horror. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Oh boy. Hmm. Okay. Okay, I feel like Babu was fine. Yeah. Like they did not show much about him, so I feel like he's okay. Okay, is that it? Yep. So, this episode, okay, the first things first, I was kind of concerned about the whole Bakugo situation. I feel like he's fine. Like, like, I'm like, he's not fine, but, like, he's not in, like, actual danger. He probably got hurt a little bit, like, like, his body got pierced. And if, like, he, obviously, like, Todoroki, like, got him, so after he gets medical attention, he'll be fine. Because, like, he's not in any actual danger, the thing that I was actually worried about. So okay, now that happens at the beginning, and here we can see that like I said, like I knew like Deku was going to kind of like go crazy after this whole scene, because like see he like the whole thing that happened with Aizawa, now Bakugo, he's not going to just keep quiet and like just let everything go on. So he was probably going to let his anger get the better of him, and that kind of happened. And we remember at that section we kind of see a little like recollection where that guy, I forgot his name, one of those the person who had the blackwood quirk, that guy, he said, he told Deku that, like, if you, so in times of anger, like you will probably be able to use this power, like properly, or something like that, he said, and okay, here's it. Listen, if you use a power in anger, the power will react to that. Oh yeah, that it's important, controlling your heart. And that's like what he said. And obviously at this moment Deku was extremely angry, and he just goes crazy, tries to go towards Shigaraki. But that was the biggest mistake, because that was exactly what he wanted. He used his hand on his face and was going to take away the quirk. However, at the last minute, Deku invades the his quirk, uh, one for all, and he gets into that space where all the other predecessors were, and yeah, and here he gets to see that Shigaraki's also here, with obviously All For One just behind him, like just trying to take over his body. And he's like, oh, like you're not, like you won't be able to go on like this. You would have almost died if I did not take control over you. So yeah, leave it to me. While Shigaraki's like, no, this is my body, like it is my will. Like get out and get away from me. So they're also having their own little conflict. However, like here Deku is there. Now Deku cannot move here. And suddenly Nana comes in, and Nana's like, you cannot move here. That's why we, the people here living, like, staying here, is going to take care of it. So just leave it to us. And yeah, now I think this is the first time in this manner that Shigaraki saw Nana after that whole situation. Like, he only saw her in pictures before, and this is the first time he's kind of face to face. And yeah, even though it's not like this didn't happen in reality, it's like in all in the head. Still, this is the first time he's actually in front of her, like just face to face, and Nana's also kind of in front of him. So okay, now next we get to see that while all of this was happening, Gigantomachia, as all, just running. I love the fact that Gigantomachia is like, for the past 2 or 3 episodes, he's just running. He's just running. That's all that's happening, has happened. He kind of like woke up, then he got the villains with him, and he starts running, and he's still running. Like from that episode, he's still continuing to run. It's just crazy. Okay, so yeah, Gigantomachia is still running, and like they're trying to evacuate the people. Now we get to see all the people, all the heroes that can float, Nejire and those 2 other heroes. I don't know who they are. Like they're in some kind of a surfboard or whatever, and there's like 2 of them. What the hell? Is that like his twin brother or something, or like his clone? I don't know. Anyways, they're kind of going out here. Okay, wait, what was his name? I forgot his name. What the hell? It's been so long that we have seen him. I actually forgot his name. What's his name? Ingenium's name, actual name. Ida, yeah, there you go. What the hell was wrong with me? I forgot his name for a second. Anyways, it's been so long that we've actually seen him and even heard of people talking about, like, kind of talking with him, that, like, I actually forgot his name for a moment. Ida. Okay, Ida is also, like, suddenly, like, just goes with them, and I'm like, dude, you cannot fly. Like, just, like, what's going to happen? Now, I don't know. Like, I feel like who knows, maybe he'll unlock like a new ability of his quirk that helps him fly or something after this. Like, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, because like his power always kind of reminds me of like a, like a, I don't know, like a jet engine or something. Like he might suddenly start flying or something. So who knows, maybe that will be like a modification of his quirk in the future, where he can not only run quick but also kind of fly. Like, like hover around a little bit. Like, I don't know, but anyways, he's going, and Nature is like, why are you coming with us? You cannot fly. And he says that I want to help out those two people, like, people, to those two of my friends who helped me when I was in need, when I, like, needed help, and they are in need of help now, so I'm going to go and help them out. And yeah, so okay, that was that. Now we again are back inside Deku's mind, and Nana is there standing in front of Shigaraki and All for One. And All for One is just, just saying crap. He's like, oh, look at this person. She's standing in front of us. What does he say? Look at that, Tomura. It's amazing, a dead person. Wow. Whoa. This guy, oh god. And okay, after that, he kind of talks about a few interesting things. He talks about the quirk and the memories related to it. He says that, how we can. Where is that part? All right. Do you know why she's here? She's like, do you know why she's standing in front of us? That's what he asks Shigaraki. He says that it's called transference. Transference, yeah. They say the personality and taste of organ transplant recipient can change. This is like an interesting thing that I've seen in multiple animes as well. They kind of talk about this and go deeper into it. Like, one such, I'm pretty sure most of you have not seen it, or probably maybe a few of you have seen it, or like it's like a anime visual novel. It was called Grisaya no Kajitsu, the fruit of Grisaya. I don't know if you've seen, but there was a section, like a certain character over there who has this whole thing of this organ related memories. Her heart was transplanted, and she started getting like memories, and like, like it seemed as if she's talking to another person inside of her, who become, in the end, she kind of becomes like a split personality of her. Like, that's obviously, that's kind of exaggerated, but I've heard, like, even I kind of saw and tried to find out, like I've seen a lot of people say that this does kind of happens, where people who get heart transplants and stuff get like, in the night, get dreams about the previous person who had it. It's called like a what's it called, like molecular memory, I think that's what it was called. And the thing that all for one is telling here, that the personality and the taste of an organ transplant recipient can change. Like, that's what happened, the memories that are contained in the heart. And I've also heard that they like also did like a little what's it called, little experiment based on it, where they used some rats, I think. I don't know, like, use some rats and like, let them go in a maze, and then kind of transplanted their, I don't know, like something into another rat, and they let them go in another, the same maze, and they did not know the actual route of the maze, but they were able to go and actually properly find its way through it, or something like that. Like, like there's a lot of, like, it's not completely proven, but there has been like little bits and pieces of proof that this actually happens, especially for heart transplant, that the memory of the other person kind of comes in little by little, like through dreams or stuff like that. So, called molecular memory, I guess, something like that. That's basically what All Might is telling here. Not All Might, sorry, All for One. While he's saying that not only does that work for organs, but it also is effective on quirks. I think that's what he says here. Let me read. This is like such an interesting thing, this whole like, molecular memory thing. Like, it's very, like, interesting, I have to say. Okay, most people think of it as something out of the occult, but there have been, there you go, like I said, a number of reported cases. Uh, okay, here he kind of says, once in a blue moon, I have these strange dreams. Um, Dreams where the original owners of the quirk I stole disparage me. Which, that's what he's basically saying. Like, he's kind of like comparing the quirks with different organs. He's like, oh, I stole these quirks from them, so I kind of get their memories and see them kind of like, just getting angry at me and stuff. And he said, when I have these dreams, I feel dejected, almost as if I'm conscious of my sins, like a normal person. However, once I part with that quirk, I never dream of its owner again. Makes sense, which obviously, if the organ is taken away now again, from you, you won't get the same dreams. And that's what he's saying. You've taken the quirk away from me. That's why I'm not getting that. And he says, strange, isn't it? I'm the type to hold grudges after all. Okay. But I discovered the cause after meeting the doctor. Like how he said, here we go. Memories and cells have memories. So, sorry, organs and cells have memories. Quirk factors also seem to have consciousness living inside of them. So yeah, like I said, he's comparing organs with quirks. So just like organs have memories of the previous owner, he's also saying like even quirks have that. Apparently, thanks to my powers to directly meddle with the quirks, I have the special ability to perceive those consciousnesses. Okay. Okay. So all of this was happening now. Shigaraki is kind of meeting Nana for I wouldn't call it the first time, but like after that whole thing. And okay, here. All right. So Shigaraki gets mad here. Shigaraki is like, okay, oh wait, Alpha One keeps talking here. Where's that part? Okay, here we go. Alpha One says, like how I can meddle with the consciousness inside of the quirks. My blood relative, my younger brother, can also directly interfere with quirks with his power to pass his quirks on. Okay. When the quirk to pass on quirks mixed with the power stalking quirk, it turned into a sleeper train that moved people consciousness to the next era. There you go. Alright, so there you go. That's what he basically is saying. He's basically saying like this happens because like quirks also have that same thing, the memory related to it. It affects the new owner as well. So that's like his explanation of this. It's kind of interesting. All right, so Shigaraki is like, yeah, like Shigaraki doesn't like his grandma. He's like, oh, like I'm going to defeat you here as well, and okay, so he uses decay. However, Nana is helping Deku out, and Shigaraki kind of also is trying to take out All for One here as well, alongside it, because he's trying to take control of his body. So All for One is like, oh, that's amazing, like do it, like that's going to make you even more evil. That's just what I want. And okay, so after that we get to see the brother, the one, the original, the first owner, not the first owner, but like the All for One's brother, him. He comes here and he is also helping out. And here, like both the brothers kind of have a little bit of conversation. All for One is like, oh, why don't you give me your power? And he's like, no, I'm not going to give it to you, this and that, and okay. Now after that, All for One starts talking about Deku, and he's like, oh, you guys have been protecting this work, this and that, you guys have done so much thing, but look at the person now who is having this quirk. He not only is he able to help other people, but he is also getting protected by you guys and putting them into more trouble. So, and he's like, oh, you like the person who has it now is even more useless, and just like just talking stuff like normal crap. Obviously Nana and his brother, is disagreeing. He's like, obviously not. The person like you who just manipulates people, uses them, and just looks at them and their uses instead of looking at the person as a whole, has no way would be able to understand what type of person Deku is. He is perfect for this. He's the type of person who thinks about other people, and his like he has the true essence of a hero, just like All Might told him. So a person like you who just manipulates and takes other people's stuff has and like uses them then throws them away, has no way would be able to understand the actual uh the actual thing within this boy. So here we get to see now here what I don't know what the hell happened here. They kind of become like this some kind of like a power energy ball or whatever. And the seven, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, now eight, yeah, the eight lights, they kind of converge and go towards Deku. Deku gets a sudden boost of power, just suddenly gets in front, almost grabs Shigaraki and throws him out of the whole consciousness space or whatever he does there. And yeah, so Deku's power is still there. So is like like Shigaraki, and All For One is also there. Both are like kind of falling down, and Deku's praying that please don't wake up, because he cannot keep going now. Like Shigaraki is kind of fallen unconscious, I'm guessing. So has been Deku. And yeah, so that's where they cut off. We don't get to know what happens after that, because we switch to Gigantomachia from this point onwards. And we get to see more of Toga and her dilemma in this situation, where he talks, like Compress says that your friends, the people that you like from the heroes, should also be here, like Ochako Suyu and Deku. So are you okay with this? You're going to fight against all of them, and like they might get involved in all of this. So are you okay with this? And here we can see Toga having, what's it called, having second thoughts about this whole situation. She says, what line do you have to cross to become a hero? If a person who saves others is a hero, then was Jin not a person? Like, I feel like what she's trying to say here is that she's not talking about Bubai Gawara in this situation. He's generally talking about the whole situation. He's saying that was Jin not a person? She's not talking about the present situation of where Jin died. I feel like she's talking about the situation as a whole, that the reason why Jin is here, Jin had to go like make friends with the villains, is because he was not saved from the get-go. I think that's what's over, because for a moment I was thinking here that why is she saying that then was Jin not a person? Because Jin is a villain, like even though Jin is a person, he's also doing these bad stuff. So obviously the hero will come to stop him. So why is Toga saying this? And then I in the end I kind of realized she's not probably talking about the current situation, she's probably talking about the situation as a whole. And she's not only talking about Jin, she's talking about everyone. Like, because if you think about it, all the people here in this league of villains were just normal people in the beginning. And since they were not saved from their situations by the heroes, the so-called heroes who talk about saving everyone, they were not saved by those heroes. That's why they had to go in this path. And I think that's what Toga's talking about here. Because yeah, I doubt she's talking about the current situation, because in the current situation they are villains. Obviously no one's going to help them out because they're doing bad things, so she's talking about the whole thing in general. I think that's what's going on here. And that's what she said, that and like that is kind of true, like even though I don't know that much about all the other characters, I know plenty about Jin. And like we especially got like 1 or 2 episodes completely dedicated to him. If you remember in season, I don't remember which season it was, but there was like one season completely dedicated to him, and we got to see how he became like this, what happened and all that. And as a character, as a villain, Jin was probably the only villain who was probably the most kind-hearted and the most pure-hearted person. So a person like that not being saved, made him choose this path. If someone came and gave him a helping hand when he needed it, I doubt he would have become a villain. And I think that's what Toga is saying. Like, people like Jin, people like us who have our own situations, are we not people? So why did the heroes not save us? Which is, I don't know. Like, I've said this before as well. Like, there's like so many people in this world that needs help. Like, at the current situation, like now I'm talking here, like there's probably like thousands and not thousands, like millions of people at this current time who actually needs help. And I feel like that's kind of impossible for all the heroes to help each and every one of them when they need help. If that actually happened, then this world would have been a paradise. Then obviously that's not the case here. So, like, it's just an unfortunate situation that they were the ones who got the short end of the stick. If Jin was saved when he needed saving, if Toga was saved when she needed saving, they probably wouldn't be villains. But at the same time, their positions would have been replaced by some other people who were not saved. Like, if you understand what I'm trying to say here, they probably wouldn't be here at this point if they were saved timely. But their position, which would have been blank, would be filled up by some other people, again, who were not saved. So this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's impossible to save everyone in this world. And it's just an unfortunate situation. If everyone was saved, then this would have been a paradise. And unfortunately, that's not the case. And so that's basically what's going on. And I think that's basically what Toga is kind of trying to say here, that, like, are we not humans that we were not saved? Like, here we go. If he says that if the heroes kill Jin, will they kill me too? I wanted to ask them, Izuku, Ochako. That's why I'm going to, I think, yeah, depending on what their answer is, I'll be okay. So obviously she says that I cannot like properly fight now, that like I'm getting these thoughts in my head. And yeah, so here we get to see, using skeptics, the satellites or whatever, which he's keeping an eye on everything. Compress spots Suyu and Ochako. So Himiko's like, oh, like this is perfect. Give me your give me your gadgets. I'm going to go and talk to them, because I cannot fight in this weird way. Like, I have with the weird questions in my heart, I won't be able to fight properly. So give me your gadgets. I'm going to go and ask them the question. And Himiko's goes, and before that we get to see Spinner and Compress kind of talk to her. And Spinner says, like, like, don't worry, like, you're not the only one who is sad about Jin's death. We all are friends here. We are all just misfits who never really belong to the society, so we're just here. So you come back if you like, you just be sure to come back. And yeah, and Himiko just goes, and Compress realizes that, yeah, obviously that, not Compress, sorry, Spinner realizes that Himiko has always been that type of person. Here we can kind of see a little bit of a flashback where she says, yeah, Spinner says she's not the type of person who listen to if you try to stop her. And then in the flashback we see she says, like, I love Mr. Stenya, I love Izuku, I love Ochako. That's basically what she is. And okay, I love being able to become so many that I love. Basically that's what she is. She's just that type of person. So she's going to obviously go, and just let her go. And now I was kind of wondering, when and how is Himiko going to come? And here we get to see Suyu kind of get into a trouble. I thought Himiko was going to come and save them and then going to talk them or something, I don't know. But Ochako comes in and saves Suyu. And then this random old lady comes in and she's like, oh, my husband is trapped, help me out. And just leaves. Now I'll be honest here, I genuinely didn't expect Himiko to be that, but I should have expected it, because I know she can change her form, like her appearance. So I should have expected it. However, I did not, because I genuinely thought that lady needed help. So she just leaves like that, and Ochako like follows them. Suyu keeps an eye on the others. So, oh my god, I thought they were kind of like you can see sometimes like My Hero does, not only My Hero but a lot of other shows also does that. Like even in scenes like this, they kind of give a little bit of a little comedic situation where we get to suddenly see the old lady just running in this fast or something. I thought it was something like that, but actually there was a reason why she was running that fast. It's Himiko actually. So she changes her form when they're almost kind of out of that whole like that place, like in the alleyway, and she's like, oh, come catch me if you can. And Ochako follows her into this weird creepy room, which straight out of a like a horror movie or whatever. And yeah, she's just saying like, oh, I wanted to talk to you too, unfortunately she's not here, but I'll have to converse with you. Okay, so she grabs Ochako and kind of pins her down on the ground, and she says, "Hey, what do you want to do with me? Uh, do you want to kill me like Jin was killed? Am I going to be killed? Ochako, what do you want to do to me?" Okay, here we go. Now, this is the thing. I feel like this is like a wrong question at the wrong time completely. Like, first of all, Uraraka is not going to take this. Like, so many people have been injured, and so many people have been, like, so many casualties happening, so many people are in danger, that obviously if suddenly someone from the villain side suddenly comes to you and asks a question like this, you're just going to get pissed off. You'll be like, what the hell? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, like you guys are doing this and now you're asking me a question like this. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like, that's from Ochako's perspective. And from Himiko's perspective, she just wants an answer. So I feel like this is like a wrong question at the wrong time completely. If Himiko actually needed some answers, I feel like she should have probably just in a normal day, just go and somehow find out these, like, like that day with in season 1 with where Shigaraki comes and greets Deku for the first time by putting his hand on his neck like this. I feel like in a day like that, when there's no crime is happening, nothing is happening, if you want actual answers, just come on a day like this, that, and try to ask the question in a more like tame manner. Like, ask the problems, like ask about the problems you have, what you think about the whole situation, all that. In a situation like this is like such a bad timing, because Uraka's pissed off. She's like, what the hell? Like, we're fighting here for our lives and you're asking these type of questions to me? Like, what do you mean by that? You guys are the one who's doing this and you're coming and asking me this question. And that's why she's angry. And obviously Himiko needs some answer. She genuinely needs some answer. So seeing Uraraka act like that pissed her off as well. She's like, Ochako says that you just came here to ask that, and Himiko gets pissed off at that. Himiko's like, just? Like obviously inside Himiko's head, this is a question that she needs answering. This is not just a question. This is one of the biggest questions she has. And she's pissed off that Uraraka's not taking her seriously. So this is such a weird thing. Wrong question, wrong time. From both the from both perspectives. Ochako doesn't give a crap here because she really, this is not the time for it. These people are attacking them, and if one of these people starts and asks these type of not philosophical, but these type of questions, obviously you're going to get pissed off, and that's what Ochako did. Ochako's like, what the hell? You just come here for asking that question, just that question, and seeing how she's not taking it seriously, Himiko gets pissed. So there you go. Like. What a bad time to ask a question like this. And Himiko gets pissed off, and Himiko's like, okay, where's that? Okay, where's... Alright, yeah, she's like, just to ask that you took the blood of that old lady. You killed her just for that. And yeah, and Himiko's pissed. She's like, just? You think I'm joking here? She's thinking. Uraraka's like, right now I want to save as... There you go. That's what I was saying. Like, in a situation like this is not the type of question you want to be asked. I want to save as many people as possible. Himiko Toga, if you're going to get in the way, I'll catch you right now. Okay, there you go. So I always feel this weird, like this is one thing about Toga. Like she she always uses situations which is like one of the most outrageous situations to ask these deep questions and never gets answered properly. Like, if you have to ask these questions, please do it on a normal day when there's nothing happening, not in situations like this where you're literally fighting for your life. Like, I feel like she needs some answers. She definitely needs some answers, you know. And I feel like, yeah, like, and I feel like actually the heroes might answer her. If like Ochako might have taken her seriously, Deku might have taken her seriously if she actually asked this question on a normal day when nothing is happening, you know. But she just chooses these type of timings where it's like you're either fighting for your life or something outrageous is happening. So she never gets her own questions answered. So my god, like what? All right, so that was it. That was this episode, and so thank god I feel like Baku was fine. I'm still not 100% sure, but yeah, I feel like he's okay. Like thank god for that. And yeah, and I don't know what's going to happen to Shigaraki. The whole thing with Gigantomachia is still going. Even if Shigaraki is out of commission, Gigantomachia is not. So that's another problem to deal with. And yeah, so let's see what how it goes. So thanks for watching. This was my reaction to episode number 10. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, and comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. That is it guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another episode of My Hero Academia. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.